All right, so this next formation we're going to take a look at is going to be the Y trips. And basically we've got the audibles. We've got level switch, inside zone, play action, waggle, play action, wide receiver in. The really reason I do play action, wide receiver in is to basically have a cover two beater. Play action, waggle, I'm not really set on. This might be a disposable play. I might actually go ahead and throw in like another play like the halfback counter or some type of a run play. A good play to go and throw into maybe be the slug or seam because it gives you some type of a man beater, or you could just basically leave the four verticals in place. That might be a better route to go with when you're going against cover three. So once again, we're coming out of stretch out of the doubles formation, and we're just going to go ahead and run against random nickel defenses. And basically when I see a defender on the outside right there, this is showing me some type of a cover four. So we're going to go and switch into this particular play. Now I can do a couple different things. I can do a corner route with the slot receiver. I can put him on basically a flat route, and that actually opens up that in by waddle because it pulls the defender out. But really what I'm looking for is this quick out right here. And your timing's a little bit different with this. It's just because the steps are off a little bit. But I'm really looking off to the left, and I've got routes coming over the top. So just throw it, catch it, get 5, 6 yards, 7 yards. Sometimes you can rack that for more. Sometimes I rack them for touchdowns. But that's what I do love about this. Now we got a double A gap blitz right here, so it might be a fast blitz. And this is where you're going to go ahead and try to throw those underneath routes. The defender was carrying it perfectly. Let's see if we can hit Hill on the outside. We got press coverages. Hill's not getting open. So the coverage is just blanketing these guys right now. They're just not getting off the man coverage. So here's a good thing. A guy runs a lot of zone coverages. You can do a flat route. And what this does is just kind of opens up. It works kind of like a switch route right there. So that's one other thing you can do just to give you another route, especially if the guys float into coverage. So we're going to watch the Mike icon. And if he floats out to Beckham, I can go ahead and expect that I can hit Waddle on the backside. So you can see how he kind of floats. Now I can go ahead and go to the backside. So it gives me just the easy tell where I know I want to go with the ball. What we can do is just leave the verticals play in here. And this will allow me to go and hit my opponent for a huge play. One of the things I like to do is do a drag on the backside with Beckham. And the reason why is it just kind of gives me another check down. Now that route that was crossing, which was the tight end, if I would have left it with the underneath route, that actually helps. So we do have a kind of a check down with the running back. So we'll see if we can clear that out. Here you go. So you can see Hill was on the had positioning, but that middle defender actually did that. So that's kind of like hash work more than anything else. Let's go and show you one of the main reasons I keep this play, this scheme, is beating cover two. Sometimes you just need a cover a play that can beat cover two. And the play we're going to be looking at is going to be this play, which essentially is going to be the play action wide receiver in. This is not a typical cover two play, so let's go and see if we can drop 4 verticals in there. Here you go. You see he was wide open. He was wide open, and then he bent, and the wide receiver, or the guy actually went ahead and readjusted. So let's go and see if we could hit Hill once again with the cover two beater. If not, we got the tight end wide open for that. Set this up once again. Let's see if we can get Hill on the inside. See, what happens is that defender, that mid-read defender, will actually go ahead and pass that one guy off, and he will actually go ahead and play that. So what I like to do is that if I got a dual high safety look, I like to go ahead and use this particular play against cover two. And really what I'm looking for is Waddle. And I just pass lead up, and he'll be wide open for an easy completion or easy touchdown with this formation. So This is if I got a guy who runs in cover 2, I'm going to go and jump into this right away. And I'm going to try to go and hit this because the defenders don't play the routes. And obviously I've got this backside wide receiver I can hit against my opponent too if he's running cover 2. Let's see if we get it. So I'm going to watch Hill. Not necessarily the best thing to do, but we're going to see if we can get Hill past the defender. Nope. So we're just going to go ahead and check it for Waddle over the middle of the field. Here's your cover 2 beater. This is what you want to have in your back pocket. Quick audible. Guy runs cover 2. You can go ahead and check into a run real quick and try to hit him with a run. It shows you cover 2 again. You can go ahead and jump into basically your cover 2 beater. And we can essentially watch Hill and Waddle. This is why I keep this in the scheme, is that if he shows me cover 2, I'm going to see if I can go and hit him. And I'm going to be able to basically get one-play touchdowns if he goes into cover 2. So that's why I have this in why I threw this into this double scheme, is to be able to have access to it. So let's go ahead and jump into another formation.